In this lesson, we'll look at the basic file operations in Python. We'll learn how to open a file for writing data to it, then how to read a file's data and add data to an existing file. First of all, let's have a look at one of the options, how we can open a text file in Python. So here we'll use the open function and we'll specify two parameters. First is the name of the file we want to open and then the mode. So W stands for write. This means that we have an intention to open this file for writing, and write will also mean that we are overwriting its content every time. So fp.write, and then this is a string we want to put in our text file. And with this particular configuration, we have to close the file after we performed the operation. And if we'll run this code and open the test.txt, we'll see that string. We can also open this file for reading. We just need to change the mode to R, which stands for read. But this time we're going to use a context manager. So the code will look slightly different. We have this with keyword prepending the function. And a huge advantage of using the context manager in this particular case is that we don't have to close the file after the operation is completed. So now if we'll use the read function and save the outcome to the data variable, we can now print the data and we shall see the content of our test.txt file if we'll run this code. And as you can see, this test string is the only content we have in our test.txt file at the moment. So this W mode write will rewrite the content of the file every time we'll run the code. But what if we want to append something to the end of the file? Then in this case, we just need to change the mode to the append. So this A mode or append will not overwrite the content of the file. It will just add the content at the end of the file. And plus means that we can also read the file. One more thing, this as fp at the end of the line. So fp is the file pointer. It can be named any name you want, but it is a file handler. So we can call our functions on it. So we can do write, and we could write something like added more tests. And then we can use the seek function to decide from which point we want to read that file. So in this case, 0 means the 0th position or the beginning of the file. And as you remember, our mode is A+, so we can append and read the file within the same block of code. So we choose fp.read and we'll read the file from that 0th position or the beginning. So here we can see test, and then added more tests. And here we can check the file and we have more content here. So this was a lesson on basic file operations in Python.